the best quarterbacks in the NFL heading into the 2019 season. Sam, we're here to answer that question because at PFF, we've graded every single player on every play, so we know the answers, and let's get into it. We've got the full list over at PFF.com, but sitting at the top, we had a lot of debate. We're trying to figure this out. It's all looking forward, but Tom Brady, number 1, Drew Brees, number 2, and Patrick Mahomes, number 3. That's our list heading into 2019.
Yeah, and obviously it's not all based on last season because the order would be slightly different. We're looking at the body of work of all these guys. We go back a couple of seasons, and it's really reflecting our level of confidence of each one of these players heading into 2019.
Yeah, for Brady to be number 1, he was only number 4 in our overall rankings last year, but over the last 3 years, pretty far above the other guys as far as overall grade goes. Brees has had the number 2 grade during that time, and then Mahomes, the MVP last year, the most valuable quarterback in the NFL, even by our numbers, 92.4 grade in his career, coming in at number 3. But I could easily see Mahomes at number 1, given the youth. The thing about Brady and Brees at their age, they haven't really shown much decline at this point,
right.
So we're still projecting them to be good. So let's get into the next group, 4, 5, and 6. Aaron Rodgers, Andrew Luck, and Russell Wilson. I know Colts and Seahawks fans love to debate Luck and Wilson, but Andrew Luck's last 2 full seasons, he's been really spectacular.
Right, once you finally surrounded him with an offense that doesn't just ask him to make all the spectacular plays, but actually helps him out and puts him in a really good situation to succeed, he suddenly looks like the best version of Andrew Luck and looks like a truly spectacular player. And then Russell Wilson obviously has been phenomenal throughout his career.
Yeah, and with Rodgers, in any given year, he could obviously be
right.
the number 1 quarterback. He might be the most talented. He could do amazing things. Want to see him now in this new system. Can he start taking the easy throws? That's why he's dropped off a little bit these last couple seasons.
But I think even having him as high as number 4 reflects our confidence in the fact that at least a large portion of the problem in Green Bay over the past couple of seasons was the fact that that offense stagnated. It didn't develop. It really put that system in a tough spot, and it asked Aaron Rodgers to do an awful lot that he just wasn't really capable of doing. There was nobody getting open for him to find with the ball early in the route the same way that an Andrew Luck is now being having passes schemed open for him. Rodgers didn't have that, so it was a case of make something special happen or throw the ball away.
And Rodgers had the number 5 overall grade in the NFL last season. Let's get to 7 through 10 and check out the rest of our list. We had Matt Ryan at number 7. We've had Ben Roethlisberger at number 8, Phillip Rivers at number 9, and Baker Mayfield at number 10.
Yes.
We'll discuss Baker in a minute, but Matt Ryan, one of those odd cases where literally every other year he either plays a little bit better than his stats or plays a little bit worse than his stats. 2 years removed from his MVP season. Last year he put up really good numbers, but only tied for 10th in our grading, but one of the more consistently good quarterbacks in the NFL.
And I think one of the more consistently underrated quarterbacks as well. He's never quite mentioned in the same breath as a lot of these other guys, and really his play says he deserves to be, but for some reason can't get the same recognition.
Ben Roethlisberger at 8 did not have a great season last year, only number 16 in our grading, but over the multiple years, he has been fantastic. Phillip Rivers, maybe we underrated him a touch at number 9 because he was our number 7 quarterback last year. It was close between Rivers and Roethlisberger, that class of 2004, but both guys still going strong at this point in their career.
Yeah, and Rivers in particular has had a rough situation in terms of offensive line protecting him. A lot of these other quarterbacks, Roethlisberger, for example, have had a fantastic offensive line protecting them in the pocket. Rivers has been dealing with a makeshift group that has never been amongst even the top third of NFL offensive lines. So he's had a lot of work to do on his own.
All right, let's discuss Mayfield at number 10. He beats out guys like Carson Wentz from the Philadelphia Eagles, Deshaun Watson from the Houston Texans. They're probably the next guys in the discussion. There's a whole chunk of quarterbacks, Cam Newton, Kirk Cousins, these guys that I think are in that 11 to 20 range, and they're not completely interchangeable, but they're guys that need a little bit of supporting cast to help them to really succeed. But when we look at Mayfield, it's not just how impressive his rookie season was. We also have 3 years of data in college that say he is spectacular, he's accurate, and he's good at all the things that project well in the NFL. That's why he had such a good rookie season where he was our number 8 graded QB.
Right, you may be calling it a little bit of confirmation bias, but it just backs up what we thought of him as a player. He didn't really change from college to the NFL. He was still good at the same things. His accuracy was phenomenal. He was the most accurate quarterback we've ever seen in college. He was 3rd in the NFL in overall accuracy, and we're talking ball location, not completion percentage, not even
Right.
adjusted completion percentage, but actual ball location data, third or fourth in accuracy or accuracy plus, those perfect passes. And the only thing that he really did wrong was the percentage of his negatively graded throws actually went up a reasonable degree.
Right.
He was phenomenal at that in college, and that's usually the most stable thing that we track at PFF. So for him to have such a steep departure kind of suggests that actually next year he could be even better than we just saw. And if anything, we may be underselling him at 10, not overselling him.
Oh, wow. Underselling Baker at 10. You were just on Colin Cowherd's show,
Right.
pushing Baker, right?
He's a big Baker fan, so it felt like a natural fit.
We're going to continue to convince him. Baker Mayfield, top 10 quarterback. Let us know who you think are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. And, of course, get to PFF.com for the entire list and analysis.